Alright guys, welcome back! It's been a hot minute. It's been a serious hot minute. I hope everyone has been doing well over the holidays as I get Zoom under control. Hold on. Alright, so a couple of announcements. First, Amberly's of course been keeping her... Do you have any streaming announcements for your side of things?
I'm adding stuff to my stream and revamping it, but past that, not really. We're gonna have custom emotes finally, and overlays and all of that fun stuff.
Oh, and on the note of custom emotes, I will be getting to more emotes for my channel, too, and the server. So we'll have more Nerdbird emotes too. So we'll have and then if you want to put those on my server too, let me know, and we'll do that. But announcement wise, officially going to be starting to write the first Stars of the Sovereignty novel here within the next week. Officially. It's happening, guys. It's happening. And then in the next couple of weeks, we will also be starting Campaign 2 in the Light Realm. And that will be Saturday afternoons. And once we get that started and going, probably about a month or so, I will start doing the Aliens campaigns for Free League, and maybe we'll do Pathfinder one-shots and, just whatever else. There's gonna be lots of games. We gotta keep Ryan occupied, so... And then, if you didn't catch my last stream, I did a kind of like a workshop seminar for motivation and management. I am open for business as a art life mentor. That's at least what I'm calling it. Both an art mentor or a life success career mentor. All of my years being a mentor, I'm opening up to business for the public. So if that's something you're interested, you can go to my website nerdbirdstudio.com. or link is down in the descriptions. And then I need everyone to roll a D100 for starting the session.
Okay.
Okay, it's been a hot minute. Does anyone want to do the recap?
Oh, no.
I don't even remember. I'm going to be brutally honest.
Well, last time we tried to, we made it to that underground bar and we tried to scam some people. We found a guy that wanted to kill his friend, so we tricked him into buying Sorn's packed weapon. And I think we went to sleep afterwards. Did we wake up?
No, wait. Oh, yeah, okay. I guess so, yeah. Trying to reread my stuff.
Heading into the city.
I thought I ruined that deal.
We ended up doing it again because we shoved you into a bag of holding.
Oh, yeah, along with the head that we shoved in there before.
Yep.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, and we met up with some dwarves, mining dwarves.
The miner dudes, yeah.
Yeah.
The miner mentions the tremors, because there's tremors and stuff, could be caused by Antiri. Because they had a war with them. So we get some backstory there.
Mm-hmm.
That is true.
And Moshe unsarcastically asks how one fights Antiri, like with a fly swatter. Forgot I asked that.
Vanya also distracted the shit out of some people with some nice songs.
And if memory serves, Tsunori is face planted into one of the beds. He's not even laying on it. He's just...
Yeah, I was exhausted, wasn't I, or something like that?
Yeah, you were exhausted, and then they gave you essentially mud milk.
Sounds legit.
All right. So yes, after, yeah, you guys have been trekking for quite a number of days from the forest. You guys were previously in the Eventide Forest. You're making your way up through the cliffs via the mines, to Hinolo, which is at the top of the plateau, the same plateau that you guys gotta trek across to the Lethalis Citadel, where you guys are seeking out Orenos, the world builder expert. Um, all right, so you guys wake up just kind of naturally to the hustle and bustle of the mines, coming to life. As all the workers wake up and start going to work, you guys hear the rumbling of carts going up and down. Yeah, good morning. What would you guys like to do?
We made it through.
We did it.
We made it out.
Well, you guys are still technically in it. You're not quite out
Oh,
yet.
we haven't
You
made it
guys-
out yet.
Yep, the
We
2
have seen
silver
civilization, at
apiece
least.
fare. You guys essentially got to take the cart up through the shaft to get to Nola.
So we're going in the cart. Okay, I'm gonna like look behind the cart and make sure I don't see the guy who we scammed yesterday.
I'm sorry. So
like
we're
coming after us.
we're up and about to get on the cart.
Or I think we're on the cart.
No,
Right,
you,
or
you
no?
guys are still in the tavern.
We're in the tavern.
Oh, never mind.
We've woken up.
I'm gonna
Okay.
keep watch for the guy that we scammed as we head towards the cart.
Roll perception.
All right,
No.
All of us, or just
just me. Oh, well,
Well, honestly,
Hmm.
Moshi's gonna be looking too, so
You may also roll
you
perception,
can
and then
roll
and then
with advantage or whatever. Or I
Yeah.
can just
I'll
roll.
let you. We'll do separate. You do yours.
also, per the long break, as opposed to individual
Oh.
recaps getting inspiration, I want to give each of you guys inspiration. So you all get 1 point of inspiration. You can use it for yourself or give it to someone else for a roll.
Saving that.
The
Um,
inspiration.
Moshi, do you want to actively share
Oh, sh-
what you witness, or do you want me to whisper it to you?
You can. Oh, let's just whisper for the fun of this.
All right,
Mischief.
you guys
Nikki.
may talk amongst yourself as you head to the cart while I type to Moshi.
I'm kind of like wondering what I'm gonna see.
So Soren, we had a deal about like this was a month ago, but we had a deal.
A
We had a
deal.
deal where you were about to identify some stuff for me.
Oh, yeah. Hand that to me. I'll hold on to it. I'm gonna focus on it while we're in the cart.
Ryan, my sapphire silver ring with a crest that
Why
is
did you
tied
change
to the class miners and merchant guilds. And I'm also going to hand you. Give me a second. Let me check my inventory here. A magic ring. So I've given you 2 rings, essentially.
Okay. I think I can only focus on one at a time, so I'll start with the first one you gave me. Once we get in the cart.
I imagine by the nature of the way I fell asleep, Zenori kind of like wakes up in a puddle of his own drool, like.
Who oh, so we're all just kind of gathering in the tavern right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm still percepting.
Oh, you're being the lookout.
While
Perceiving.
whatever. Actually,
did we leave,
I knew that. I just.
Did we leave Aya in the
Just-
bag?
Oh no, she's
Okay.
no, she wasn't in the bag. No, she was I put her
Where
on a
is he?
pillow and draped a petal over her. That's what
Oh,
Where
Moshi
is
did.
he?
I'm gonna look around for Aya.
Yeah.
Hello.
What do you
Aya.
get?
Wait, I'm gonna use my
Hello?
like blood bond and be like, where the fuck is Aya?
Oh.
Probably still knocked the fuck out, honestly.
Hmm.
Oh no.
This sounds bad.
Oh no, I just okay. Okay.
Yeah, so you guys are heading to the cart.
Hmm.
It's gonna be a couple of minute wait as you guys missed the first one, but the next one it will be coming back down. It'll be coming back down here shortly. But yeah, so you guys walked, for about 15-20 minutes from the tavern to get to the cart location where you need to meet it. Yeah, you guys are just waiting.
You should role play it, Rochelle, as we like walk over there.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Uh,
So, as you guys walked out of the tavern and you were following the directions to get to the cart, coming from the opposite end of the corridor are the two gentlemen that you
no.
guys had sold the.
The disappearing dagger.
The dagger and the bottle of liquid. One of the gentlemen seems to be in an anxious mess, and he's like, "I swear, I just put it on the nightstand, and I was sitting there watching it because I thought you were going to steal it, and then it was gone, but you didn't have it, you didn't steal it," and he's just rambling on and on and on. The other guy is like sweating and shaking profusely, and like his legs are just corporealizing from the gaseous form part of the potion. Just starting to wear off. And they are making their way down the corridor to the tavern, but you guys, they do not see you guys.
We messed them up.
okay, so Evalia never really had anything to do with the actual transaction, did she?
I don't think so. You were
So, okay,
distracting
so I'm
people, right?
safe. I was just like playing my song. I was like, I'm an innocent party here.
I'm just gonna stand on
Careful.
the opposite side of Zenori and like kind of lower it to the ground a little bit.
I'm gonna just drift towards the ceiling a little bit, make myself harder to see.
Uh,
All right, so yeah, um, the corridor that you guys are waiting in for the cart, you guys see numerous tracks and carts going up and down. It's obviously like at a on an incline coming from the city down into the mine shafts, and you see several of the tracks going off into different tunnels. You guys see dozens of miners walking up and down the mine shafts, but if you live in San Francisco, you know how bad those hills can get. Imagine one of those nice 30, 40-degree inclines for about 2 hours. That's the walk
ugh.
Yeesh.
up to the city. So that's where there are cart services that will take empty carts and people up the hill.
It's a hill, but there are stairs in it.
There are stairs.
That was
The option
that
to
was
walk is
always my
there.
favorite. That was my favorite part of San Francisco. You'd be climbing this huge hill, and it'd be like, "Oh, it's just stairs. Like it's not even like a hill. It's stairs." But
Oh.
steep.
When the hills get so bad, they have to turn the road sideways. Oh, but but yeah. So eventually, a cart comes by, and there's not really any places to sit, as it is obviously a cart used to shuttle resources. But you guys, in about 12 or 14, about a dozen others or so, all load up into the cart. You guys are standing. So I need you guys to make dexterity saves.
Oh no.
Ooh.
I'm also gonna try to like push myself into a corner so that I can focus on one of the rings while we go up.
Okay.
Oh,
Dex save.
oh,
Well.
We're not
that's
gonna
a
talk
crit one.
about it.
Oh no.
We're not gonna talk about it.
I thought I rolled bad. Fuck.
One of those days, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, lightweight fairy and stuff that's not supposed to hold people don't mix well.
Wait, hold up. Why are we rolling these dexterity saves?
Guess
We're
we'll
about
see.
to find out.
Because we're standing up in a mining cart.
Oh, come on.
Going
Yes.
all Temple of Doom on those shit.
Technically, I'm not standing. I'm sitting on somebody else, but you know.
And it would appear that as you guys make your way up and the cart, begins to try and pick up a nice speedy pace, rock of some sort made its way onto the track and jostled the cart, and everybody, and I rolled for the rest of the group too, everybody just fell down in the cart. You guys can no longer keep your footing, and you guys are all just kind of literally piled in the cart as it makes its way up to Honolo. But you guys start reaching the entrance, and it definitely takes you guys a few minutes. Everyone but Ryan, everyone but Sorn. I need you all to roll me a quick Constitution save.
Oh man. Also,
Oh,
quick
boy.
question. You said that we are all like piled on top of each other, right?
Yes,
Essentially, there's a lot of body contact. Nobody know who's touching who, right?
correct.
Getting at.
I want to pick a random stranger's pockets for something.
Roll sleight of hand.
What do you mean, stranger? You mean one of us?
No,
No.
we're packed in with some other people.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. I didn't
Yes.
realize.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Mm.
But
Besides the fact that I'm now a pancake because I've been buried underneath of people.
Whoever I fell on top of is dying right now.
You just see Moshi's eyes like,
I'm picking. I'm picking someone's pockets.
Listen, I am not large enough to be laid on top of by anybody.
right, 2 seconds.
I'm taking this chance.
All right. You successfully managed to reach into what you presume is a random miner's pocket. He doesn't seem to notice that there's a hand digging in the pocket, just kind of like groping around for random objects. But you managed to pull out 2 items, a small scroll that's kind of rolled up, and a little jar of something. You don't know what it is yet.
Small jar. Okay. What does it have?
Just a small you. Your first thought is either it's like ointment or makeup, but you haven't opened it yet.
Okay.
All right.
If I'm taking damage, I'm taking something else with me.
Moshi, I need a Constitution saving throw.
cool.
Wow. That was a brutal time. All right. So, pretty much everyone but Zorn Zunori, it's not so bad for you. It takes you a couple of minutes, but in game, guys, it'll be about a couple of hours. You guys will struggle to adjust to the daylight.
Oh,
Having been in the caves for so long. So, for the first couple of hours while you guys are in Honolo, you will have a disadvantage on perception rolls. Except
Blinded
for
by the
Yuzunori,
light.
like the first 5-10 minutes coming out, you'll be struggling, but after that, your Naflin heritage kicks in.
Mm-hmm.
dang it.
Soren will be the eyes.
But yeah, so you guys come across that final ridge. Obviously most of you are blinded by the light of the day star, and you guys come into almost like this large, even though it is bright as daylight out, there's this cavern that seems to be like kind of carved out of the side of one of the mountains, and there's numerous tunnels about the size of the one you guys are coming up in, going down in various directions in the cavern, and then out towards the opening of this cave entrance is you see this very it's a thriving city. It's not super built up. It's definitely not a capital by any means. If I had to compare it, I would say between the size of Orkney, where you guys started, and Chenogawa. It's a like a little middle-sized town. Yeah, you have workers bustling by you. You have merchants walking back and forth. And what would you guys like to do?
Since it seems almost everyone is blind, I guess everyone's got to follow me for the time being. I'm just gonna try to find a quiet place so that I can try to identify these things that Ivania gave me, and then I also want to try something else after that.
That's right. How long does it take you to identify an item again?
It's an hour, I believe. Like the duration of a short rest. I need to look it up.
That sounds about right too. Where did I just have the paper? Hold on. I just had.
Yep, 1 hour studying it.
Mm.
And what would the rest of you guys like to do? Do you want to follow Sorn to this quiet place, or what would you guys like to do?
Well, I can't see, so.
You can see. It's just kind of hard.
It's just
You're
kind of tough.
squinting.
Our perception is a little
Where are we?
bit damaged. We're hindered.
I'll just go with Soren.
Can Vanya try to make this a little bit easier by like putting her hood over or something so that there's not that much sunlight coming in?
You may go ahead and roll Constitution again.
Okay.
That
Oh,
effectively works.
Yay! Barely. So I no longer am when I roll perception, I'm no longer at disadvantage.
Correct.
Sweet.
All right. Soren, roll investigation.
Investigation. Nice.
Whoa!
I got a +7 to that, so I'm down for it.
We got
All
Sherlock
right,
Holmes
so
up in here.
you get a good feeling for the arrangements of the city, and but as well as that, you manage to lead everyone, of course, away from the main transportation district, essentially.
Mhm.
And you find a little park in between some of the buildings, not too far from the town center, that you guys sit down in. And you focus on identifying the items that Ivania gave you.
Mhm.
Which are...
Oh, just whisper it to me.
Okay. What did Ivania give you again? The one ring. right?
It was
Or-
two
Roll
different
them all.
rings. Yeah, two
different
rings.
Yeah, one ring at the insignia that's tied to like the Merchants Guild, and the second one is just a magic ring that's not identified whatsoever.
Correct. Okay. Oh, that's right. The sapphire crest. All right. Also, give me a history check.
Me?
Yes, you. And you're 2 weeks on this earth.
Whoa!
Oh,
I wasn't here for it, but I learned a lot about it.
You guys did visit a library, so.
I did. I did a bunch of reading.
All right.
I like the name of that. You see Soren's eyes narrow a little bit, like tumbling the first one in his hand.
Mm. Oh, so this is being whispered to you?
Yes. Yeah, because you're not gonna know what it is. I'm the one identifying it.
Alright, so you got both of them?
Oh, so it was one and two. I thought, okay, I didn't know if the second thing you sent me was the description for the first one.
Oh, that's fair.
Would I know what the first one does?
Yeah, you can extrapolate on its how it can be used, or its effect, rather.
Yeah, like I
Basic idea.
just judging by the name. Okay, cool. Da, da, da. Okay. So I'm going to hold on, I've got to pull this up again. I will like tumbling them in between my fingers and letting the shadow flames from my fingers like lick the rings as they tumble over them and then make a tink sound off of the meteorite of his fingers, and I'll float over to Ivania, and I'll start with the one with the crest on it. I get the feeling. Oh, this is Soren talking now. I get the feeling that this one might help you with bartering. Did I suss that out right? No.
Close enough. Close enough.
Oh, okay. And I'll pass that one on. And then the other one. How many times do you attack in a turn, Ivania?
I think with depending on what I'm using, I can attack twice. With dual, I
I
can't.
think this might make it 3.
Whoa!
Pass it on.
Yeah, because I do have 2 weapon fighting, so I think that gives me 2.
Well,
Yeah.
everybody can do that. I just mean if you look at actions on your character sheet, and if right at the top it says actions and attacks per action.
2.
Okay, yeah. So that I think that would make it 3. Wait,
Oh.
free action. It might make it 4.
Hold on.
4?
Because if it's an extra action, it would be 2 times 2. But if it's an extra attack, it would just make it 3.
So like a ring of action surge.
Free action, yeah.
I have a ruby for you to look at some point as well.
I will do that. I'm also gonna test some stuff out with my gems. I'm gonna pull out the three or the four amethysts and three garnets that I got from the last that I stole.
I have one more question for Soren based on for the rings, since we're still on that topic.
Mhm.
They're not cursed whatsoever, right?
I think I would know that, right? If I identified it, or wait, would I?
You cannot confirm nor deny any information at this
Ah,
time.
I
Okay,
I have no idea. Hands you a loaded
Ivanya's gotta
gun.
risk it. She just gotta risk it. It's too good to like pass up. I'm gonna put both rings on.
Oh no.
Perfect.
All or nothing. All or nothing.
First we lost her to the mycelium. Now we're gonna lose her to evil.
Listen, I wear 8 rings in real life. I'm gonna have 10 rings in game.
Next
No,
thing you know, she's turning into a squirrel.
Soren is trying to gauge the viability of an idea he had, so I'm gonna pull out all of my gems, the four amethysts and the three garnets that I got from the horde, and kind of cup them in my hands, and I'm gonna see if I can channel my ether like through them and like kind of make them react in a way. Do I need to like roll anything?
Nuts. You told me what you were trying to do.
Yeah, but I feel like I need to see if it's possible first.
And then, when did you whisper to me again what your goal is with that?
All right. So other people can do stuff while I'm finding that.
Yeah, whisper it to me.
Do I recognize this place at all?
Roll a history check. See if you're hungover.
Oh, that's not what it looks like on my screen.
You got enough sleep last night. Shoot. So you have not personally been to this town. But you are familiar with it because it is a prime resource gatherer. You know, with the mines they do numerous things, between valuable gems to precious metals to building materials, just a large variety. They're just in this powerhouse of a resource area. And what they tend to do is they'll gather all of the materials and kind of essentially ship it off to Chenagawa, and then all of their materials go upriver to the main area, or to the main area, capital city. But because it also tends to be a key point in political fights, as it is a huge resource. Resource. So typically you hear it in arguments regarding, either political or land ownership, or in the merchant discussions, the Trade and Commerce Commission. You'll hear them talking about Hinolo all the time.
Okay. What was the name of the place again? Did we get the name?
Yeah, Hinolo. I'll take
Hinolo.
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah. All right.
And you guys do have them. Let me pull up the map for you guys real quick, so that way you guys can get your bearings.
Damn, we are far out. We travel far out. Damn.
Yep, so you guys are now up there.
Far out deep.
Getting up there, mate.
Man. You have gone a long way.
Oh, I can hide the screen real quick.
So we're trying to go to the Citadel. Oh
Yeah. If we're just waiting around,
So
I have some of the
close.
stuff that I do want to sell that I had gotten. And I have stuff that I want to try and find to buy. I don't know if anybody else is actually planning on doing shopping. Oh, and I want to find the guard tower. Is that like an obvious landmark?
Oh yeah, I still have your head.
Yeah, you still have my head.
Yes, you inquire with Soren, and you guys had passed one on your way to the little
we
park,
did.
so you guys can backtrack a little bit when you are ready to move.
Cool. I want to see if my head matches any of the wanted stuff.
All right, and just for clarity, this is the head of the leader of the little bandit troop that you guys had run into, right?
Yes.
I think he's in the tavern, wasn't he?
Yeah, the abandoned one.
Yeah, where we walked in and almost got jibbed like right away or something. Yeah.
Alright. Go ahead and roll me a charisma real quick.
Me?
Yeah, a charisma saving throw, actually.
Oh boy.
Oh god, this is not going to go well. I already feel it. Oh my god, okay. Never mind.
So many times.
All right, so when you guys are all ready to move out, you collectively decide to backtrack a little bit and stop by the guard tower first, or the little guard post. There's of course numerous ones around the city, being very similar to the rest of the realm, where they have their little stations that they'll do patrols between, and this one has a couple of younger, but very brawny guards standing in it. And how would they see you guys approaching and appear very welcoming. The second one kind of gives you like a cursory glance, but it's eventually seeming to be very welcoming in disposition towards you guys as a group.
Aren't I still covered in blood? They're just ignoring that?
It's dried by now.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. You guys did have a night. The assumption that some of it either got worn off or that you wiped it off.
Fair enough. Can I ask where their like wanted list posters are? That way we can like compare to the head.
Yeah. So So you ask that, and they're like, we got posters right up there. Moshi, roll investigation. You as well. Separate investigations.
All right, hold on. Investigation. Please be a good roll. All right.
So I will whisper to you on that.
Oh, wait. Okay.
Are we in the light realm right now?
No, you're in the dark realm.
No.
All right, yeah, just making sure.
Campaign 2 will be in the light realm.
Yeah, I was just confused by the sun.
Oh,
You're right.
It's the light realm now. And now, guys,
it's the light realm half the time.
I have blinded by the light stuck in my head.
Yeah.
Ever since I said that, I was like, oh, crap.
Same here.
Oh my god, it reminds me so much of home.
I can see it. Oh.
So it takes you.
So we're at the guard shack or whatever?
Yeah, you're at the guard shack and looking over the wanted posters, and it takes you a little bit, but between you and Moshi, you guys do actually find the bandit's head.
Perfect. Let's grab the poster
Whoa.
and like pull the head out and like hand it over to the guards.
Look at that! Look at that poster! Look at that poster over there!
Oh, look, a
Just
bird!
roll up to them like tiny ass fairy with the head and the poster. Like, I did your job. Here you
Nah,
go.
Moshi, so we're gonna approach a guard, right? And Moshi just will open the bag and like pull out the head and just hold it. Be like, hey, so
So they're gonna raise a really big eyebrows for a second, and they're just gonna be like, well, this guy was a nuisance, and they're gonna take the head and just kind of plop him in the floor in the corner of the shack, and we do greatly
Gracious.
appreciate that.
Yeah, so we like took out this guy for you, so come on.
The second guard's gonna be like, all right, give me a second. And so he's not the strongest at counting, but eventually counts out.
You want me to help?
One
picture-
for you, two for me.
That's exactly what I picture. And he hands you 200 gold.
Nice.
Nice.
Ooh, wee.
Hands me or hands Aya?
He hands it to you because the size of the bag compared to Aya, he's a little bit weary of, and just presumes to hand it to the group in general.
People out here always
Okay.
underestimate me. I carried the head all the way over here.
I take the bag and I go, okay, here, Aya. This is all you, man.
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna split it evenly between all of us. So
Oh,
that'd be
you-
what?
Nice.
I don't
40 gold per person, right?
Yep.
Did I math right?
You did.
You have math
Perfect.
correctly.
Our math is accurate.
Wait a second.
No, actually.
200
40.
divided by 5 is 40. Yes?
That is true.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait. Brain don't work.
Nice. 124 gold now. Beautiful.
All right.
There's
What would you guys like to? Then the guards say, "Well, if you run across any more, feel inclined to bring back the rest of them, but your help is appreciated. Thank you."
Hmm.
Right.
I am ready to go shopping.
Oh, Ryan, can't hear you.
I said, "Oh, did you leave that ruby with me, Aya?"
Yeah, I believe I handed that off to you.
Okay, cool. When they happen to go by, Sorner's gonna be like vigorously like focusing on this ruby, like holding it to his face. And then I'll do the gems.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, don't let me forget that again.
Oh no, I just realized
you-
I had all my gold and stuff written down on a piece of paper, and I might have thrown it out.
I think you had about 5
Uh,
grand. You had 5 grand.
Okay.
I believe somebody else has it
I'll
written
go
down
with
in their
you, what
notes,
you
though.
said.
I might have written it down, actually.
Wait, what
Oh,
are we
that
what are we
would be
looking for
good.
again?
I usually
Moshi is
keep
keeping
track.
tabs on everyone else's money.
I don't have everybody's money.
I usually just keep track in general.
Sorn
Oh.
did, however, find 2,500 gold.
You don't know about that.
1,000 silver. Yeah, that is
yeah,
true.
we don't know about that.
And you don't
that
you
is
don't know
not-
you don't know what the total adds up to because it's
Yeah.
significantly more than that.
Not even fair.
Hey, I found it.
I know.
Soren's selfless.
Wow.
Selfless, huh?
His morality is ambiguous.
That's true. He's still learning.
notes do you have on the ruby, Amberly?
All I got told was that it was a ruby seething with magic.
Ah,
Steve.
It was mad about it.
right? Why am I
Apparently
magic?
so. How dare I have magic?
Moshi also has a magical candle.
How do I?
Mhm.
I'm gonna be the identify magic item person. It's just gonna be
Yeah.
me. See, selfless.
All right. Oh, that's right. I remember what it was.
Man, Zunori, you gave up a lot of gold along the trip.
Gave up.
Donated to
Sounds
Moshi.
alright.
Well, I did like Control F like in my notes.
Yeah.
I just did gold, right?
Yeah.
And it's just funny. It's like wait, hold on.
Gave 40 gold here. Gave a
Yeah,
1,000 gold there.
it's like Zunori gave him 10 gold. Like Zunori gives the big creature some gold. Zunori feeds it gold. Zunori gives Moshi a gold coin. Like, Zunori, I didn't realize how giving you were. It's funny.
Zenori's a nice guy. What can I say?
I don't know. I mean, I don't really have a good accurate read, especially because you keep giving it away.
All right. This is, and you do capture it. Its essence. This is a blood ruby.
Ooh.
Ooh.
What's that mean?
Yeah, like,
What does that
I have
mean?
no clue what that means.
We're mystified by
I'm
clue.
scared.
But I'm excited.
And it is attuned to Aya.
Ah.
I don't know what it does, but I'm
It
excited.
has a mind of its own. It attuned itself to you. It's cursed. Blood
Wait.
for the blood ruby.
So my rings are not attuned to me?
Not yet.
The ring of free action, which is not, we're not going with the 5e description for that, by the way. We homebrewed that one a little bit. The sapphire crest, however, that one you are not sure what it does. So you're not sure? You don't know?
No clue.
Okay. So I am now wearing 3 rings. I'm not wrong. I have Ring of Animal Influence, Ring of Free Action, and a mysterious silver ring. That means there's still 7 more rings to put on.
Okay,
and one ring to rule them all.
We're gonna have to toss Ivania into a volcano.
No, not that powerful.
You will be with 4 attacks in a turn.
Candle of invoke. Is this mine? Is this my candle?
That's your candle.
Cool. I have a magic candle.
How do I put this like extra action thingy in my sheet?
Candle of invocation.
Zunari, did you find
Shares
your,
of deities online. What the?
gold in inventory?
No.
Like what?
I'm
is
gonna
hap-
check my character sheet, my old one. Make sure it's not there, but my piece of paper is not in its usual place, which leads me to believe that it's no longer among the living.
Oh, no. You don't have any necromancer spells?
Necromancer spells?
Yeah, to bring it back from the land of the dead.
Oh, fuck.
Sorry.
Can someone detect evil and good?
Nope. Not me, at least.
Mm.
I think we might have a certain holy person that might have access to it, but
Ah.
I am prepared to weep blood.
Well, have fun.
I'm going to look terrifying. It's going to be awesome. I'm here for it.
Uh,
So I guess the question for you then would be: are you just going to throw it in your bag?
Me?
Yep.
I don't have a choice. I can't get, even if I tried to throw it away, it comes back to my person.
No. Are
That's
you
part
gonna
of
throw
the-
it in your bag or are you gonna sequester it?
Does it make a difference?
Anytime you come into contact with.
Anytime I come in contact with coins. So if I try to buy or sell something,
Imagine the persuasion checks
I'm
on
going to start bleeding from my eyeballs for 1d4 minutes. Unless somebody has removed curse. Or I get rid of all of my stuff for a year.
Oof.
So I'm just going to start weeping blood while we're at the market today. I'm
not
ready
the
for
curse.
Uh-oh. Sweats.
With a name like Blood Ruby, I feel I feel like it might have been.
That's precursed, actually. Holy shit.
I'm glad I didn't attune to it. I thought about just insta attuning to Vanya's thing, but I see I'm selfless.
I'm just trying to imagine a
Wow.
normal transaction like getting groceries to go to hand over gold.
Thank you very much.
It's like, oh shit, what's wrong? Keep the money, keep the money. Just take all
I
of
mean,
this.
maybe. Quite possibly.
Does the bleeding blood, like crying blood, do you actually take damage, or is it just like a visual thing to scare people?
It doesn't say I take damage on the
You
thing.
could use it as a like
bleeding.
use it to scare people.
I know. I'm really excited about it.
The only thing I believe the only thing you can't do with it is squirt blood at people with your.
It's even weirder.
What's
I
that
did not want to
called?
visualize that.
Oh, the little desert lizard. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do have a magical candle.
The thorny devil.
Yeah.
There we go. That's what it was. Yep.
One of my favorite lizards.
All right. Ryan, how much more time do you have?
This is when we. No, it's the dragon.
I have a little bit.
Okay. So Zunori, Chris, do you vaguely remember how much gold you have?
I do not. I'm going to be quite honest with you.
Right.
From my notes, he has at least like 500 gold.
Oh.
Let
What
me.
the fuck? Why is everyone so fucking rich?
Because I think we had about the same amount of money before I found what I found.
Yeah, and that he did not take any of. I remember that because he's so pious.
Oh, I didn't share that with anybody. That's on me.
No. Yeah, everyone did a little bit of looting except Tsunori.
I'm just trying to find what I found so that I can say, oh, he had this.
I remember we got a bounty and it like stacked me with cash. What
We had
again?
gotten some money off of a couple bounties, I think.
We got 500 gold for a do be brought in alive and 200 for the to be brought in dead. And then you gave Moshi 140.
When I asked the...
Because I just looked that up.
What do they call them again? The big guys? The ones that made stuff for us or were going to make stuff for us?
The art
That's
of
right.
Surveilling crafters, yeah.
Things?
Yeah. I can't
yeah.
remember if I gave them gold, but I know I wanted to give them my sword to make it into a katana for later purposes, but that's all I can think of that I really actually spent money on, unless it was components or something. But yeah.
You kept giving it away, man.
Oh, that's not it.
So I'd say just update it to however you see, and I'm fine with that.
I'm going to say 480 gold total.
Perfect.
I
You
don't
guys are
know.
rich.
That's a little steep.
Yeah, man. I
You
don't
guys are way
know.
richer than Vanya. Damn,
I
Vanya's
had
poor.
I had like 250 before I found what I found. So
Oh, you have 2,750. Okay.
more than that,
More than that.
Yeah,
significantly.
Soren's loaded.
I'm fucking.
What do
Your
you
boy's
reckon
got
I would have,
money.
I have
Rochelle?
124 gold.
What would you think I would have off the top of your head?
Anywhere between 2 and 500.
No, I think
Yeah.
you're right about it being like around 400. I think 400 is like pretty good.
Yeah, to me that's
Alright.
that's fair. Judging by what everyone else has, that's fair. But
Yeah.
if it happens
Soren's an outlier.
again, you're SOL.
Oh, yeah.
Keep it digitally, then you
Your
won't
ass is
lose
gross.
it.
Yeah, I got it digitally now.
I've been keeping mine up,
Alright.
but I don't understand how come everybody has so much money. I'm like 124 gold at this point.
You keep buying shit.
That is true. I bought a lot of health potions.
See, I'm at 113, but
Okay, so okay.
No, she has no idea.
Alright, so what
There's
would
the
you...
clinking in his pocket, and he's fine.
Alright, what would you guys like to do first?
I want to try to do these gems now. I just want to see if I can like channel my magic through them and make them float or anything. Oh wait, am I not? Am I not in this? Am I not there? Hold on.
No, you need to whisper to me what your end goal was.
Oh, I did. I did.
You whispered me? Where?
Mhm.
Oh, let's see. That's right. That's fucking right. Alright. Alright. Right. The answer is
Outlook hazy.
roll Arcana.
Yes. Yes.
Alright, so it takes a little bit of finagling, but you're natural, just by your very nature, you're pretty adept with these amethysts. And you're able to get a little bit of a cohesion of magic and matter.
Become his eyes.
I know what I'm doing next. I'm like just gonna tear down the streets looking for a blacksmith. And just zoom in.
Roll investigation. Oh wait, no.
Oh!
No, no.
Well,
no.
because I did earlier.
You did earlier. You did earlier. Alright, actually. Oh, yeah, because we're on roll 20 now. I can. Is that the. Okay. I'm going to put you guys onto the Hinola map.
OMG.
We're in town, baby.
Oh, I've got to zoom out.
So, you guys came in.
It's super blurry.
There it is. It just loaded.
Ah, oh
Megapixelated.
my god. Did you do this? Like, did you draw this?
Oh,
I
Ryan
pieced
did.
stuff together.
It's so cool.
Thank you.
Oh,
Alright,
it's
so you guys.
it's big.
Where you
What
see
are those
the
long
blue
brown
squiggle is where you
Right.
guys came in. Let me hide the zoom so
Okay.
that way you guys. That's where you guys came in.
Oh, where?
Bottom
bottom. Yeah, bottom left. Hold on, let me
Oh,
pick
I
the
can't
right
like see that for some reason.
one. Hold on, let me.
Southwest.
Go away.
I'm pinging it.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Draw shade.
Oh,
There we go.
oh yeah. No, it's like everybody's like little avatar things are in the bottom left corner for me, and they were like hiding. They were like hiding this. They were overlapping it. I couldn't see it.
People are
Is there a way to
drawing
get
so
rid of
shit.
this? Is there a way to get rid of you guys?
I don't see it.
Yeah, you can adjust in your settings. You can hide them.
Well, how do I?
But yeah, so near the center of town, I'm gonna highlight that. Near the town center in the nicer financial district, where presumably all of the lords and all of the merchants and the mine owners and everyone lives, and meets and everything like that. So definitely the higher end of town. You do find a crafter up there.
Like a crafter?
Like a crafter.
Oh!
Ah!
Oh god.
A fallen crafter.
like a is it a room that I can go into? Or like a building? Okay, it's like a shop.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. The crafter has it's much similar to how it was in Chenogao, where the crafter has his own building and shop area and forge.
I'm going to as unassuming as a 6.5 foot tall floating rock can, uh kind of slip through the door and kind of take a look around.
All right, what are you looking for?
Uh, I guess I'll just does he have anything, or do they have anything on the walls, or like any wares like out and about, or is it just like, oh cool, I want to look around first, I guess.
All right, now roll me another investigation.
All right.
Oh yeah.
I'm batting 1,000 with investigation, except for that one.
So you are seeing the usual assortment of weapons and armor, just a kind of wide variety, but you're also seeing a number of tools and tool kits and tool sets. So from, of course, like mining and excavation to navigators to just a very, very wide variety of tools and kits. As well as he does have a cabinet of magical items. He's got a pickaxe with like a little notch in it.
I'm gonna home in on that and look through those real quick.
Alright, give me...
So we're like the only person out of the group that has any spending power right now.
Hey, you're in my party. We all have spending power.
Boys.
Mayhems.
All right. Yeah, so you see a pickaxe and a couple of, just a couple of other tools that are seemingly magic, as well as a couple of daggers and some articles of clothing, like one of them's a hat, one of them's a shirt, one of them's like a shawl type thing, and then you do see. It doesn't make sense to you what you kind of see, but you see this like almost like a little metal apparatus with little clear circles of glass through it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see some leather pouches and stuff, as well as a couple other kits and tools and whatnot.
Okay. I want to look at the metal and glass thing.
All right. It's behind.
Do I see the crafter?
Yeah.
At all?
Yeah,
Okay,
he's
they're there.
Yep. Yeah, they come up to you, and this gentleman is actually probably about half to 3/4 your height. So he's actually, much shorter than you are, and once again, very wide, very brawny. He's got a large full beard that covers most of his person, and he just comes up, and it sounds like he's got gravel in his voice, like actually like in his voice. And he's like, oh, then's they're special for getting a nice close look at stuff, but I don't think they would work for you, bud. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I had a feeling. It's okay. I came here for something else anyway, and I'm gonna unsheath. Well, yeah, I'll take out my longsword,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll have the amethysts in my other hand, and I'm gonna like hold them out. Could I get you to slot these into the handguard on the sword and leave an extra slot open in the middle,
He's like,
please?
leave an extra slot open for what?
Bert is gonna shoot down my arm and pop up in my palm next to the amethyst.
He's just gonna raise an
Nothing.
eyebrow and just be like, I've seen some things in my time, but yeah, that'll be. He sits there and mulls over a bit, and he's like, yep, I'll do it for you for 200.
I'll pop the 3 garnets in my other palm, like out of my, because I was like kind of pocketing them, and I'm gonna pop them out and all. Can I just give you these for it?
Hold on.
Yeah.
He's gonna. Yeah, absolutely.
Sweet. I'll hand him the garnets and I'll leave everything with him. The little guy stays with me, but you can take the rest.
He's like, yeah, that's. I think I get the picture. He's gonna be like, come back in the morning for it. Got quite the order, but I'll see about doing it
Perfect.
tonight for you.
All right. Thank you so much. And I'll like dip down a little bit, like lower than I normally would for other people because he's so short. And I'll quickly like zip out and get out of his hair.
All right, what do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna try to find the rest of the party since I'm split off.
Oh,
So while
that's
they're
right.
running around, someone's gonna be searching for them.
Yeah. Did you guys want to try and follow Sorn, or what did you guys want to do?
I think I'd be hanging back at the guard tower to make status updates and checks and things like that.
Oh, all right.
But I'll let everybody else go first.
Okay.
If that's
Yeah,
need be.
that's fine. I can get to you in your guard stuff, soldier stuff. Yep. So, Moshi, Ivania, Aya, did you guys want to try and follow Sorn, or did you want to go off on your own?
I'll go with Sorn.
All right. I
Yeah,
need you to. I need you guys to make dexterity checks then.
Yeah.
Is he rocking it off again?
Rocket be blasted off again.
Rocket.
While he's running around, he's also searching for some other stuff, but I'll get to that.
Bad
Okay.
rolls, man.
Moshi,
Yeah.
you are on Soren's back for this. You
Yeah.
managed to grab on. But Aya and Ivania, you guys were not quite able to keep up.
Well,
So,
That's fine.
Moshi, what did you want to do anything at the crafter's place?
No.
Really?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Moshi's a simple creature with simple needs. Give me the gold.
I'll look over my shoulder. Are you sure you didn't want anything?
Yeah, I'm good for now.
Respectable, okay. That's fine. I'm gonna if the
I got a
focus is
magic
on
candle. I'm good.
can you do me a favor and keep an eye out for something?
Okay.
I'm looking for like a flower shop. So I'm gonna like keep going. I'm still like zooming around. I'm gonna
What?
see if there's any like flower things.
Flower
A
shop?
flower shop, but
We have
like,
an elemental that can
why?
spawn flowers. What?
Like, why? Fuck me, I guess. Cool, man.
Just wait!
okay, I'll
All
look out
right,
for it.
we'll get back to you guys in a bit. So
Sweet.
Ivania and Aya, what would you guys like to do? So Soren sped off on you guys, and you guys ended up getting stuck in a crowd of miners that were going towards the mine. But you guys are in a shopping district of sorts. What would you guys like to do?
I'm looking for a whole bunch of stuff, but the first thing I need is vials. Lots and lots of vials. But I'm also looking for some toolkits and like raw materials. So like
Has
if I
this
could
been
get it at one
communicated?
place,
Okay.
that'd be cool.
And Ivania, what did you want to do?
Has what the stuff that Aya wants, has she like kind of told this to the group, or Ivania does not know what Aya is looking for?
Well, I just told you because you and I are together.
Okay. Because I happen to have some vials. Let me check how many I got. Come on, internet. Come on, internet, please. Load the page. What is going on? Okay, I happen to have two vials. One is of unknown oils and one is of unknown dust. I have I have 4 empty glass bottles. I have two glass vials with potion bases. So there's plenty of bottles and vials that you could get from me.
I need empty vials because I'm going to use the curse to my benefit.
I will hand over my 4 empty glass bottles.
Okay, perfect.
And
I'm still going to need more than
wooden
that, but
I'll give you also 2 wooden bottles.
I don't know if
And
blood is the right thing to put in wooden ones. It might soak into the material.
would clay be a good one?
I guess it depends on how it was fired afterwards.
I have 4 clay bottles, but I'm not sure how they were fired.
I'll take the glass ones and we can get more while we're out.
Okay, so you now have 4 empty glass bottles.
Perfect.
All right. In the meantime, Ivana is essentially window shopping because there's not too much money, but we're looking essentially more or less for a full alchemy pit. That's the main thing that Ivana is looking for, and also probably more rings if Ivana can get her grubby hands on them.
Okay. Alchemy was one of the ones I was looking for, but if you're going to get it, the
Oh,
alchemy
yeah.
tools. Past that, I'm looking for herbalism, poisoner, and thieves tools. Because I already got the jeweler's tools. And I need stuff like metals and chemicals and stuff to use with set kits.
Okay, so you do, walking around, you guys do find a small apothecary shop.
Woo! Okay.
We be hunting.
Alright, so, let's go down the list. What do you want to do again? So how many vials do you need?
The more the merrier, but I'm looking for like somewhere between 5 and 10 for right now.
Okay.
And then if Vanya is gonna get the alchemist one, since we're at an apothecary, I'm looking for herbalism and poisoner toolkits.
Could I also get some mystery potions and whatnot appraised here?
Yes.
Sweet, because I have many mystery potions.
And you gave one of them to the one of the gentlemen. All right. So Ivania, you have the alchemy jug.
I do.
Dust of sneezing and choking.
Wait, what? Dust
Du-
of sneezing.
and choking.
Oh, okay. Which one was that one?
That
One
was
of the
the
mystery
dust.
dust. Oh, the unknown dust. Uh,
And then the unknown oil was oil of slipperiness.
oh,
The salve that you have, uh,
the one that I just stole.
yeah, the one you just stole, is a restorative ointment. I'm gonna post you a link for that.
Also, I just realized in my insane like forgetfulness, Ivania already has a herbalism and alchemy kit.
Okay, I guess I just need the poisoners one then, huh?
Yeah.
Poisoners and thieves tools. And the raw materials.
So, shopkeep does start getting a little bit weary of you once you start asking for those things.
It's only gonna get worse when I start bleeding out of my eyeballs. Fine.
But the poisoner's kit, he will sell that to you for 100 gold.
Okay.
How much is a thievery tools gonna cost?
The thieves' tools he does not have.
Oh, shame.
Yeah. And how much are vials?
The glass vials are 2 gold each. And he has 7.
It's 14 gold. That's literally all of your money.
I know. And it's 10 silver equals 1 gold, right?
Correct.
Okay, cool. Let's get all 7 vials and the poisoner's kit.
Okay. Alright, and then Vanya, did you want to do anything there?
Right now I'm just gonna be saving up for potential ring.
Alright.
So yeah. Did the appraisals cost anything?
No.
Oh, sweet. Thank you.
The shopkeeper was about to charge you for the dust because he opened up the thing and was like, and he's like, yep, that's the, yep. But all right, is there anything else that you guys wanted to do in the shops?
I think I'm gonna have to skip the raw materials for now. I rolled. I'm going to start bleeding out of my eyeballs for 2 minutes, and I'm gonna use that to fill one of the vials.
Okay. All right, go ahead and make your notes in your inventory, and then I guess, Vanya, is there anything else that you wanted to do in the shop district?
Did I find any rings that I might be able to add? Okay, actually, yeah, a ring shop essentially has to identify another ring here that's not quite clear what it is yet.
All right, so after walking for a little bit, you do start seeing higher class buildings, and one of those is a jewelry shop. So walking in I need you to make a charisma check.
Charisma check. Does that ring that I'm wearing do anything? That like
First,
silver
make a
crest
charisma
ring?
check. Okay. The lady in the shop is definitely more affluent than the than the average fellow. Hybrid, very hoity-toity. And at first, she sees this dirty, grungy kid walk in, but then she takes another look at you and she's like, "How may I help you?"
I'm looking for a couple of new rings and also to what does this ring do? And then like I put up my hand that is wearing the sapphire silver ring with the crest, and just that finger, which is on my index.
All right.
So I'm not flipping anyone off.
All right. She is going to gasp very indigently words, and she's gonna be like, "Where did you get that?"
To be honest, I don't remember. My head does not remember. It's been in my bag for such a long time. Where did I get that, actually?
The sapphire crest is the one that you found on the dead body in the abandoned tavern.
I will not reveal that information. I don't think people will take very kindly to knowing that, like, I've just looted this dead body for this ring. I've had this ring for a pretty long time.
She's gonna call the guards.
Am I still bleeding out of my eyeballs?
At this point, no.
Or how?
You still have...
Cool. Cool.
Should I run?
At least that won't add to it.
Oh.
So the guards are en route. She is backing away from you and saying, "Get out my shop right now."
Okay.
Time to run.
Vaya's gotta run. We're gonna run.
Alright, roll dexterity.
Both of us?
Good Lord, what have I got myself into?
And
You said yeah?
roll stealth.
Oh no, come on. So much. Ooh. Oh,
I would re-roll that one.
could I use my inspiration for this?
You may.
Oh wow, okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
Very inspired.
And Yvonne, or Aya, I'm presuming you're just attached to her shoulder? Yep. Alright.
Yes.
So yeah, you guys managed to run out of town. To the outskirts of town, without, yeah, some people were pointing in your direction as you were running through, but none of the guards caught on to you. You were able to slip just outside of town, without issue.
God. Real quick, in my escape, do I notice any sigils similar to this, to the ring on, like, along the way?
Roll
It seems pretty.
investigation.
Oh boy. No, come on.
This totally threw you off, so you were not paying attention too much. You were just trying to get out. Alright. You did not run so blindly, because you are adept in directions and stuff like that. You did run out of town in the direction that you guys will be heading as a group. Are you just going to wait there for a bit, or what is your game plan? Do you know yet?
Where exactly on the map am I? Can I see?
I would say you guys are kind of like right over here.
Oh. I suppose, yeah, Vanya's gonna like retreat into the woods a little bit, and then, let's make use of some time, and I guess make some potions if yeah wants to like join in.
Oh yeah. That was my suggestion when they pointed out where we were going. I want to forage for like herbs and such.
Yeah, Vanya's
Okay.
gonna try and craft some potions because I do have herbs. I just never had the time to craft any potions.
All right, so why don't you guys occupy the campaign 1 team chat? Mine's the so you guys can talk about what ones you do have, and or what ingredients you do have, and then mind the time it takes to make potions and poisons. But you guys can stay on the outskirts as long as you'd like. So if you guys want to stay out all night, you guys can stay out all night and just camp out there. If you guys want to try and head back into town, you can do so after you guys are done with the potions. But yeah, just mind how long it takes to make those potions and the ingredients to make those potions. But yeah, I'll let you guys have at it. I'm going to go over to Zunori.
I
Zunori!
Yes.
Alright. So you ready for some guard stuff?
Yeah, I sent you a whisper.
Oh.
Just a quick one.
Okay, I'm over there. I think I did too. Hold on. What did we... If I remember right, you are a captain?
That's what I thought too, but I wanted to make sure.
Oh, that's yeah, you guys are enforcers
Mm-mm.
under Commander Vard. Place.
Where do I look for potions?
Just in Dungeons and Dragons resources.
Okay.
So like when you Google, you can put how to make a potion of healing 5e, and that'll bring it up.
Okay.
Yeah, so you are the rank of enforcer.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so everyone, you see Soren just rocket off with Moshi jumping on his back, and Ivania and Aya, hey, wait up, and they run off. And you changed clothes in the forest, or no? You're still in your soldier gear.
I think I'm pretty much still in my soldier gear.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I changed.
They're gonna be like, did you have a part in this? They point at the head.
It was a dicey situation. We were ambushed in a cave, and we'd been in there for a long time. So emotions were high.
They're like, yeah, we don't much recognize you. What brings you up here? Does this have anything to do with that general that's rampaging around?
Yes, that is one of the parts. Yes.
Really? What's going on? We're hearing a whole bunch of shit.
Like what?
Roll insight real quick. While I... You get the feeling that these guys definitely are, young and dumb and don't really know what to listen to. But, they're like, but they're genuine. They're genuine. They're genuinely sharing what information they get. And they're like, we're here and he's going around and tearing up towns. and just like killing everybody in sight. And so we already had to. The prime minister was gonna go down there and kick his butt, and the quieter of them was like it's something like that, and you can tell he's a little bit more the mature one of the two.
Well, you pretty much nailed what was going on. There seems to be a lot going on at this point in time. Very chaotic.
And you'd be like, so what business do you get to have up here? Because we know he didn't come by here.
How do I say this gently? I'm afraid, gentlemen, that is a little above your pay grade.
And be like, figures.
If there's any other information you can pass on, actually, better still, where's your captain at the moment? Your commander, even.
They're going to give you directions to their, essentially their house. Similar to how you had it in Orkney. They not necessarily a barracks, but pretty much a barracks. And it's in the more affluent section of town.
Okay. Is there anything that you heard, anything else that you've heard on the grapevine that seem a little bit out of the ordinary?
There's.
Even locally.
They're gonna be racking their brains, but when you say locally, they're gonna be like, we don't much like the wizards that come through here, or the magic users that come through here up to the Citadel. This one creepy fellow keeps going back and forth, but he doesn't cause any trouble. You just don't much like their kind. Then, other than Tartors stomping their feet every so often. About as quiet as a mining town can get. At least until shift close and everyone starts heading to the inns and taverns, but that comes and goes.
Yes, I know the feeling. Well, gentlemen,
as you say that, you guys hear a high-pitched scream coming from down the street. Guards! Guards! And they'll be like, oh, that's us! Want to come along for this one?
Zenori stiffens like, no. And just disappointingly heads towards the affluent part of town looking for the commander.
Which just so happens to be the direction of the call, so the guards are assuming that you're coming along for the ride.
Yeah.
But all right. With that being said, Moshi and Sorn.
Hello.
This also just so happens to be Zunori. Stick around, because you guys are crossing paths. Roll perception.
Which one?
I'm on it.
Sorn and Moshi.
Us two? Okay.
Actually, Sorn's got it for you guys. I was gonna say roll with advantage, but
Okay.
so you guys leave the crafters barracks and are kind of looking around. And as you guys are deciding what to do next, you hear guards from a nearby building across the way. And there's a ruckus through the crowd in the street, and you just see an Ivania and an Aya slip through the shadows on by. Running very, very swiftly. And after a short time, the guards from the guard post that you guys had spoken with earlier, along with Zunori, are going up to the building that sounded the alarm.
I am going to, sorry Moshi, cast Duskwalk and sink into a shadow on the street and pop up inside the store. And as fast as I possibly can, I'm gonna walk up. I'm gonna go up to the shopkeeper and what was that just now? What happened?
Meanwhile, I'm outside. They went that
Yeah,
way.
you got left on the ground.
The lady just looks at you, just appear, and screams.
You're wait. I'm so sorry. Somebody was scaring you, right? I'm here to help. I'm trying to. I've been following those people. I saw them run out. What did they try to do to you? Did they try to hurt you?
I'm gonna need you to roll a.
Damn it.
Soren, did you really not see them?
Huh?
Did you not
I
see
did.
them run by?
I did.
Oh, okay. So it's okay.
I think it'd be a persuasion.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
Persuasion. Yep.
I can just imagine Moshi doing the like, look around like.
She continues to, she's
Where did
now
Soren
screaming
go?
at you in just like this, you like glass shattering pitch of just get out of my job, get him.
I know. This is alarming. You've seen my kind before. I'm good. I promise.
This is not going well.
So Zunori, you and the guards finally make it into the shop, and you see Sorn just like, I'm sorry.
I've got my hands up. I'm like, no, please.
Trying to talk to her, and she is just like screaming bloody murder at this point.
Damn it.
I like walk up to Saw and like, what the fuck, man?
I was trying to figure out what happened, and she is losing it. I don't know what happened.
I'll
Moshi,
turn to
are
the
you going to go towards the chaos of the shop, or what are you gonna do? Are you gonna
I'm just gonna stand outside.
just stay inside? Okay.
Just wait.
All right.
I'll walk up to the shopkeeper and say, "It's quite all right. He is with me. I'm part of the guard, although I don't come from this town directly. What happened? What has put you in this state? Besides my friend here."
I'm
sinking
also
down to the
gonna
ground.
need you to roll a persuasion.
Oh, huh.
I'm sinking down to the ground. I shrink like 2 feet.
just melting.
If meteors could sweat. All right, so you start talking, and she is just not listening at all. And one of the guys walks around the counter, and they just essentially they're just like, you know, they approach her, and she recognizes them, and it takes her a couple of minutes to just. They're like, Merkel, what is going on? Like, walk us through it. What happened? And, oh, shoot, I just had my thing out. Hold on. And she's gonna catch her breath, and she's gonna be like, this dirty young street rat just comes walking in and flashes a Tosin Empire ring. And I asked him where he got it. He didn't answer. So that's where I called you guys. And all of a sudden, this one just comes popping out of the shadows, probably in cahoots with the little... She says a very indignant word. Beep.
Oh no.
Uh,
Soren looks even more dejected.
And then she's gonna be like, and how do we even know that you're a guard? You said you're not from here. You, for all we know, you're also just here to pillage our town.
I am so not interested in such things.
And they're just gonna be like,
I-
Miracle. And we're like, okay. Oh wait, no, go ahead. You go ahead first.
I was just I've gone blank. No, you go. I'll probably remember it.
All right, they're gonna be like, all right, wait. Okay, so this street rat, what did they look like? And she's gonna be like, well, definitely a kid, definitely, much smaller, had a hood on, with maybe horns or ears, I don't know, but 2 points sticking out of the hood, and just as she's describing, you slowly recognize.
I'm slowly sinking into the ground with Saul. I'm like,
She's gonna be like, and she just pulls out, wanting an appraisal on a Tosan Empire sigil, and the guard's gonna be like, wait, was this one a sapphire one? And she's gonna be like, yeah. And they're gonna be like, their son's been missing, and they're just gonna kind of like talk to each other in hushed tones, and they're gonna be like, do you read anything? Did they say where they got it or anything? And she's gonna be like, no, that's right about when she ran out and I called you guys. Like, well, are you gonna be okay? And she's like, well, I may need like a huge bottle of wine after this, but she'd be like, but I guess I'll be okay. But you guys you should be going after her and figuring out what happened. And yeah, what would you guys like to do?
Okay.
What are we gonna do?
Zenori's gonna be like, do you know which way they went?
She's gonna be like, no. Once she slipped out the door, she disappeared on me.
That seems legit. What does this crest ring signify?
She's gonna be like, oh, you don't know the Tosan Empire?
Lady, we just got here.
The guards are gonna be like, the Tosans are the owners of the mine. They're they work with the Trade and Commerce Commission, and it's a whole family. They've kind of, they're essentially they own the mines and own Enola. And this does ring a bell for you. So you're like, oh yeah, those Tosans.
And did I hear something about someone going missing?
Yeah, their son. Hold on. Did I write down his name? Oh yeah, Lumo. Their son Lumo. So, young adult. Not exactly a kid, but they're like around the approximate age of 20 or 30, 20 or so. They're like, yeah, he went off to go trade in Shenandoah and hasn't returned. And his crest was made out of sapphires by his mother's request, because that was the color of his eyes when he was born, or whatever. And the guard's like, yeah, they're kind of sentimental that way.
Poor mother. Hmm. Do the parents live here?
They're like, oh yeah, biggest house in town.
And you think that this person had the audacity to kidnap this kid, take his ring, bring it back to his hometown, and try to pawn it?
Merkel chimes
On
up.
purpose.
Merkel chimes up and she's like that little street rat probably couldn't break a twig if she tried. No, my guess is he's probably lying dead somewhere and she just picked his corpse like a vulture.
Or she got it from someone else who did the same thing.
Roll persuasion.
Well, I was looking for my dice. Oh, this is a long shot. Oh!
Oh,
It's a -1, but it's still a nat 20.
She's gonna sit there and roll around a little bit and really.
If she's truly as harmless as you think she looked,
She's gonna be like, you may have a point, but even then, the guards are gonna be like, we should still find her to find out who she got it from, to possibly find out what happened to the son.
I agree, and I'm gonna cast Dustwalk again, and I'm gonna pop up underneath Moshi, get Moshi on my shoulders, and take off.
What the?
I'm like, oh.
Are you going outside of town to meet up with Abanya and Aya?
I'm going wherever I saw them headed last, and I'm just gonna
Okay.
keep going in a straight line until I see something.
All right.
I have detect magic on, so like hopefully I see their essence or something. I'm looking for it, but
Yeah,
we'll
so
see.
you'll eventually find them outside of town. Easily enough. We'll get back to you in a moment. Yeah, so Zenori, sword disappears on you.
oh. He's on the chase, and I look at the shopkeeper and the enforcers, and I say, I think it's in quite capable hands. We should hear from him very soon. In the meantime, gentlemen, lady, I need to make a leave so I can talk to the commander.
They're gonna be like, yeah, yep, you know where to find him, and let him know that, while you're at it, let him know that we have a possible lead now.
Mm-hmm. I'll put in a good word.
Meanwhile, in the chat, them's fighting words. All right. All right, so yeah, you made it to the area of town, and you find the guards' barracks easily enough. A couple of the guards are standing outside, kind of looking over at the commotion, and they see you in clad, and you're like, "We haven't seen you before."
Enforcers in Ori.
And you're like, "Pleasure. What business brings you here?" And the lady right beside him will be like, did you just get posted? Are you with us?"
Mm-mm. I'm afraid not.
She'll be like,
Eh?
She's clearly like exacerbated, and she's just like, we've been having to pull a lot about late hours with all these miners getting drunk until wee hours of the morning. Okay, a couple extra hands.
Mm-hmm.
When you go back, can you let them know that we need more people? Because I've been sending letter after letter after letter.
Not a problem. Although we're pretty strong, quite thin ourselves.
All right. All right. Well, what can we do you for?
I need to speak to your commander on recent events.
And be like, oh yeah, he's right inside, and they're gonna look in and what did I? And they're just gonna yell in the door. They're gonna be like, Tark, we got a visitor for you. And it's there you go. And the commander also looks kind of dwarfish in nature. Kind of comes walking out, and he's gonna look up at you, and he's gonna be like, yeah, hold out his hand, and he's gonna be like, Commander Tark.
Enforcers Inori.
Yeah.
Sir.
He's gonna be like, what? What can we help you with? What? Yes, words. Sorry.
Actually, it's of great importance. Is there anywhere we can speak privately, Commander?
Yeah, absolutely. Come on in. And he's just gonna look at the other two. Like, give us a minute. You're like, don't worry, we got you. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So essentially takes you through the barracks to his office and closes the door. Seems like a typical barracks. Nothing really out of the ordinary, other than being a little bit higher end than what you're used to.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of reminds you back of home a little bit. But yeah, he's gonna be like, all right, state your business.
Where do I start, Commander? Recent events have pushed me from my post, and we're on a realm-wide investigation trying to find out some pretty serious things. Although it's not the only thing I need to speak to you about. Some more serious than others. This particular thing I'm talking about being the most serious. But we'll get to that in a moment. The thing that I would talk about right now is, what have you heard about the commander that was rampaging through the dark realm of recent?
He'll be like, oh, yeah, shit. General Gal. That's what it was. Yeah, General Gal.
General, sorry, yeah.
General, he's gonna be like, I trained with Galleon for a little bit before he started rising up in the ranks, and it's not, to me, from what I hear, he just absolutely snapped. But last update we had, Prime Minister Jonas Etios was headed down there personally to take care of things, which is good because his disappearance really had us worried for a bit. So it's good to hear that he wasn't gone. And
whose disappearance? Sorry.
The Prime Minister. So when he says that, you remember that he had disappeared for a while.
Yeah.
So popped up just in time to take care of a rampaging general.
Yeah. Yes, the Prime Minister was quite pivotal in that moment. He's a very good man. So
Speak
nothing
as if you were there.
Yes.
Oh.
Forgive me, I am very very reluctant to give out too much information, uh, Commander. There's please, I will carry this through, but I need to deal with lesser things because the more important things are going to take some time.
I
The,
respect your need for discretion. Go on.
Uh, of more recent events, me and your enforcers had to just recently, like not a moment ago, had to deal with a situation. From the description I got, uh, might have been one of my party members, and they've acquired an item that made him look a little guilty. Although their intentions are not guilty at all, I'm just they've acquired an item that doesn't make them look good. It's the item was a ring, a sapphire crest, I believe, of the Tosin family.
And how did your party member come across this unique item?
We passed through the caves to save us some time to get to the citadel, and well, let's just say the cave's not a nice place to be.
Yeah, there's a
And
reason why you don't go down to Channel Gao very often.
we found that out the hard way. There were multiple encounters that were not favorable, and one of our encounters led us to some people who had already passed, and one of the people who had ultimately been found dead happened to be a person that was wearing this crested ring. Though we don't know the identity of the person who was dead.
And where did you find them again?
In a cavern. On the way here.
Do you remember anything about the body you guys found or not?
I wasn't there. Oh, I mean, I was there, but I was not the person who lifted the ring.
All right. Presuming that you give directions to the best of your recollection.
Yeah.
Your exhausted recollection. He's gonna be like, all right.
And I'll iterate and say, look, my party members are of ambiguous morality. They're not bad people. They just don't follow the rules, let's say.
Or opportunistic. He's gonna be like, well, I definitely appreciate your honesty in the matter, and I will send out a couple of guards to
That
check
won't
out
be
the
necessary.
old
That won't. Oh, at the old tavern. Yes, we will find our party member in the meantime, and I'm sure we'll reprimand them.
And the return of the ring would also be appreciated.
Not a problem at all. Which comes to the more main point of everything. I'm going to be very, very direct. And I'll fuck it, I'll just say it. What are your allegiances, Commander?
Okay. You need to be a little bit more specific with allegiances really quick for me.
I'm being vague on purpose. Please, to the best of your ability. I'm gonna roll an insight check.
Yeah.
Whatever he says, yeah.
No, go ahead and roll me an insight check right now, actually.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
So he responds and tells you that his allegiances, lie with his duty, of course. His duty to the people of Vanillo, his station, his comrades, that type thing. His duty is to the town. What you gather in your insight is that he is being genuine. He is very much a local commander and very protective of what is his. But you do get almost like a slight tinge, a slight taste, whether or not he is intentionally giving out information to interested parties that may or may not be aligned with your path, that you can tell that he's one to maybe accidentally slip the wrong information or the right information into the wrong hands.
Okay. Reading that, I'll say it is of the utmost importance that this goes to no one at all.
You're like, all right,
And the only reason I'm telling you is because you might be closer to the bad situation than you think. And you seem like a person who likes to protect their own.
I'd be like, absolutely. What is it?
We have come into contact with forces that are greater than our own. And it seems that our realm is slowly being sapped of its energy. For what purpose, we can only speculate. But it seems world-ending.
It's like, he's going to mention that Commander Chenogawa sent me a bird talking about a blight to keep my eye out on it, but I haven't told anyone here because, one, I doubt it'll maybe make it up the cliff, open, but two, there ain't no reason to cause panic if it stays down there, you know what I mean?
Well, the blight might have a possibility of being forced along by people that are tied to this, not just outside forces. It seems that inside forces are forcing this along. This is why I tell you to be discreet.
This has to do with the Citadel, does it?
We don't know.
So that's your business here.
We're on our way to the Citadel, yes. We've even made contact with world builders and such, which is beyond mind.
Yeah, I thought those were just myths.
Not so much. But, so, I would monitor traffic highly in and out of the mines. Speaking of which, there has been unexplained tremors that are probably tied directly to this blight. The blight is not natural. It is not... how do I say? It is not good at all.
So what do we do if it gets to us?
Leave.
Just... Everyone, leave. This literally draws the essence of everything, not just life. It draws the essence of everything. All right, have a good night, Ryan. Safe travels.
Bye, buddy. So monitor the traffic that goes in and out of the mines, because there's speculation that in particular one wizard, and I'm sure you understand which wizard.
So like, I definitely have my suspicions. A lot of wizards really only pass through here once, going up to the Citadel, and then they do their training, and then they have their fancy portals, and we never see them again. But a couple on occasion walk back and forth, and there's one in particular that is especially shady, and never did like him. He always just kind of rubbed me the wrong way.
So you haven't heard any particular stories about this wizard?
From what I've been able to gather, he does a lot of research, and he tends to come by and get lots of ingredients, and tends to talk to the locals quite a bit. Conjurer of some sort, but never really talked to him directly, or at least had a good conversation with him directly. But have seen him on a few times. He does tend to keep to himself when he's in town. He doesn't cause trouble, so that's as far as I've ever cared.
But he still gives the off feeling.
Oh yeah. Yeah, nice enough guy. He tends to, acknowledge others, and no one's had a bad word to say about him other than he just makes the hair on the back of your neck stand up a little bit.
I tend to trust people's instincts.
He's like, me too.
So, Commander, I need to reiterate this goes to no one, because we don't know who. It's not so much what we're dealing with, it's who we're dealing with. This can't get out. People can drop a faintest of hints, and in the wrong place, in the wrong hands, that information will make this extremely hard, if not much worse.
He's gonna, once again, thank you for your discretion, as he definitely does not want to cause panic in his town. And that's where, none of his guards knew of the blight, because he received the letter and did not let it out. He's gonna be like, I'll definitely be keeping an ear on the ground then for seeing if it comes up through the caves or not.
In the meantime, could you point me in the direction of this Tosin house?
Yeah, biggest house in town. He's gonna give you directions. He's gonna be like, I trust you'll be going to return the lost ring, and we'll go.
The ring comes later. The ring will come. It's just like our conversation we just had. I'm going to find out where people's allegiances lie.
He's like, I'll let you handle it, but see to it the ring makes it back home, and while you're there, I'll just send one of my guys over there to let them know that we're gonna be going and retrieving the body, maybe. And he's gonna be like, I thank you again for updating me. We don't, out here in our corner of the world, we don't get much updates at all. And what updates do come often don't include us.
Yes, I know the feeling. I think it was only because we were directed so effective. Directed. Why words?
Words they work today. What?
Yeah. It's only because we were affected so directly that we had to act. And by proxy, we found out that this is much bigger than just a simple blight.
That's very unfortunate to hear, and I definitely my wishes go with you for the best. And you guys are able to take care of it.
Commander. I'll make my way out.
All right, and he's gonna stay behind and just kind of sit somberly at his desk while you make your way out. The two other guards are gonna be like, they're gonna watch you walk out, and they're gonna be like, "Well, shoot, you sticking around? Cause we could use the company."
Should be around for a short time. Can't guarantee length.
And you're like, "Well, shoot, you're welcome to come and stay here if you need a place to rest your head."
Enforcers? And I'll walk off.
All right, where you going?
Yeah. I'll head off to this Tosin house so we can check out what these guys are doing.
All right. I'm gonna pause with you for a second and let's see what shenanigans everyone else is getting into with the potion. Picture just like walking into like an elementary school science room.
Yeah.
Shenanigans? I'm not ever part of shenanigans.
What are you talking
Never.
Not me.
But actually, really quick, before we get back to you guys, let's go ahead and take a 5-minute wellness break. We'll be back at the top of the hour. Real quick. And then we'll see shenanigans. All right, all right, all right. We're back. We're back. We got snacks, got water, stretched, bathroom, all the nice things. All right. So the question came up with the potion making shenanigans. Can she harvest herself because she is elemental essence? I am going to say, depending on how much you can. However, you may take a health hit or essentially a constitution hit because if you are literally harvesting yourself.
Okay. I'll save that in case we actually need it for one of them.
Yeah, so what are you guys up to in the field? You had Soren and Moshi join you.
Well, so we had gone out to the forest. So between the grasslands and the forest, we were harvesting for an hour, and then Vanya was going to make potions.
Okay.
We're gonna collaborate because you have all the knowledge on how to craft.
Yeah.
So with foraging, I was reading up a little bit. Apparently, there's like a list of different qualities of materials, and I'm suspecting that because of this, there's trees and there's like a plains in the map, so we can probably do grassland and forest.
Forest, not necessarily. So there are trees, but it's essentially like a plains forest. It's not a dense forest. So it would still be considered grasslands. The trees are very sparse. Also, while you guys are out there, you are rejoined by Petal.
Oh,
Baby!
And,
in what form?
Wolf form.
Ooh, okay. I give
And
a
then,
big old hug.
and yeah, you guys do have the other Ekirins. So, Moshi, you have yours again.
God.
And then, Naya, of course, you got yours, and Soren has his goop. But Zunori's is also there. He's kind of looking around for Zunori and doesn't see him, but just kind of lounges around while he waits. Zunori, on your way to the house, you are joined by Natters.
Natters.
As
It's
They-
the boy.
all of your companions are very happy to see you, and you guys can glean that it's been a couple of days that they've been waiting for you guys.
Oh,
But
Natters, my boy.
But all right, so I guess my question to you, Vanya, and Moshi, and by extension, Soren, is what are your guys' plans for the rest of the evening? I know Soren wants to return to the crafter in the morning to pick up his item. But what are your guys' plans for the rest of the game day?
I think it's just the foraging and potion making.
mm-hmm.
For
I
the
do
two of
have
us.
enough ingredients for one healing potion. and then I think that's gonna take up most of my time crafting, because it's gonna take one whole day crafting one potion.
Yep, that sounds about right. So yeah, I'd say you can make one healing potion today. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what Ivania's fate is. Or do you guys want to save that for next session?
I think we should save it.
Yeah.
It's a cliffhanger.
Does Ivania
Tune in
actually
next
hear
week.
about what is going on right now?
No.
Technically, Ivania doesn't know anything. She just knows that she's
No.
on the run from the law.
Moshi and
Yes.
Soren
Oh,
came
that
over,
is
so we
true.
have some knowledge, not the full thing, but
Yeah, I would say what Soren experienced in the shop. We know Soren to be very honest. Yeah, right. No, but not really knowing how to comprehend the events. I see Soren sharing pretty openly what happened with all of you guys at the shop up until, of course, he disappeared and hijacked Moshi. So, all right, we will go ahead and actually call it a night there. And I do apologize, the break came really late because we were...
well, do we need to roll to see what could be forged? That way it can be handled while we're not playing in between
Yes,
this session
yep.
and next?
Yep, that would be, that would count as downtime. So go ahead and roll nature. And you guys can factor that into your potion making.
Okay.
I'm done for the night.
What?
I mean, you could probably sweet talk someone into gifting you their insight for the session.
You too
I
have
didn't
Well, I
say
mean,
you
I
haven't
can use my inspiration.
Yeah,
I didn't use my inspiration.
Inspiration, not insight. Yeah, you can use your inspiration for this.
Can I roll survival to loot or like to check?
You can also roll nature for foraging if you'd like.
You can use my inspiration if you want.
I'm worried about using your inspiration because this is clearly going very well for me at this point. Never mind the fact that I'm an earth elemental looking for earth things.
But did roll 17 on survival.
No! Oh my god! I'm done. I'm done. There's no fucking way.
I honestly did not believe that would happen. What are the odds? Wow.
That's brutal.
That's uncanny.
Each roll is exponentially higher in odds, like 1 in 200 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just out of genuine curiosity, I'm gonna say roll again.
Roll again.
Roll again. I say it's broken.
Morbid curiosity.
Morbid curiosity.
Not 20. Okay.
Wow.
Got the weird bad luck out of the way.
The one inspirational way.
I hate everything.
Oh god.
With a 17 on survival, do I get to get anything?
Yeah, I would say you find a handful of common and one uncommon.
A handful of common, one uncommon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Prodigal son.
What is a handful? Let's see.
I'd say 3 or 4 different types.
Okay. And Aya, what were you looking for?
I wasn't looking for anything specific. If anything, it'd probably be like, well, we can't get Angel's Trumpet because you said not forest, right?
Correct.
So we're in grasslands, where essentially I can get Dream Lily, Morning Dew, Bloodroot. Oh wait, no. Yeah, actually one Bloodroot or Alisuba's
We
bush.
don't need Bloodroot. Bloodroot is for 2 very specific things that I don't see us needing anytime soon.
What?
Cat's Tongue is probably a good one though, because that's used in 6 different potions, and that's grasslands.
What's up, Tsunori?
And that's a common.
What's up, Tsunori?
Oh, nothing new. It was just a plant question. I was just going to say, isn't Angel Trumpet Nightshade?
No, they're two different plants.
Hmm.
And we can't get Nightshade at the moment. Dream Lily is probably a good one too. That's used in 6 different ones, and that's available in grasslands.
So get 2
Everfrost
custom
berries. You have to roll for the quantity, so we can do that later.
Yeah, so go ahead and yeah, I'll let you guys keep dishing that out
Yeah, we
on
can.
chat. Also, maybe I'll finally get that robot. I'll set up that robot on the server too. So remind me to do that. But yeah, so we'll go ahead and call it at a night, and we will learn of Evania's possible fate when Zunori goes to confront the family of the deceased and scavenged person thing. Yes. So with that, yeah, we will see you all next week, and we're gonna start pulling together characters and fleshing those out for campaign 2. So expect the second campaign to start up here in the next couple of weeks. Of course, like and follow, subscribe, all the fun things, and stay safe, stay nerdy, and we'll see y'all next week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.